Okay, so here's where we are. The Sportran facility downtown, the big white tenty thing.
Milam and Crockett, I think, is where it is.
Is getting ready to close. And the Greyhound terminal, which is up near the convention center, the new convention center about half a block away, is getting ready to close. They are going to combine into one facility.
Across from the new police station,
but
old
that
City
ain't the
Hall.
point. What we want to talk about is...
what do we do with the tent facility?
So you were talking yesterday to DDA Director Liz Swain. And you got to talking about this soon-to-be empty whole block of downtown where the Sportran place is.
Yes.
So take it away.
Here's the deal. We got a grant from the Federal Transportation Authority 30 years ago.
Or whatever that.
Yeah, however long it
called,
was. The FTA. For 6 or 7 million, I don't know how much the grant was for, but we got a grant to build the facility. It was very innovative at the time to build a Sportran complex. We built it. We've used it all these years for Sportran. We've maintained it. We've staffed it, all that. Buses have used it all these years. Well, now you're moving Sportran, so what do you do with that property?
Well,
I had a brilliant idea.
Anything we want. This was a great idea.
And that's why I called Liz, and I've emailed the mayor and all that. They can't comment yet, but they're looking at options, and they will talk about it later. But I said, a lot of people ask me, why don't we have a farmer's market year-round? And I thought, that would be a perfect site.
And the explanation is,
for a scaled down one.
We need a permanent facility. And you were thinking,
yeah, that would be perfect because Festival Plaza is used for so many other events, and so you can't have a farmer's market there during Revel and during the Mudbug Madness and all that. So why don't we use this facility?
You've already got a covered facility. You've got bathrooms. You've got a little. It would need. It's not quite as big a site, obviously,
but
I would think it would need minimal alterations.
Yes, and you could plop in and have a smaller version, every Saturday of our farmers market and keep it going year round.
Yeah, except for one thing.
We got a problem.
When you deal with the devil, the devil wants his due.
Here's the rules from the federal government. If you do not use the property for transportation-related matters.
Forever and ever.
Forever and ever. This goes on forever. You have to pay back the FTA between $6 and $7 million. Well, the city doesn't want to do that.
We don't have that.
We don't have $6 million to go. Oh, thank you for the use.
If we want to move the Sportran facility somewhere else, and we literally, you cannot use that facility for anything that is not transportation related because you signed up with the federal government. We're going to give you $1 million years ago.
Right.
We're going to give you this $6 or $7 million. And if you ever use it for anything non-transportation related,
you got to pay us back.
We want our money back.
And it may not, the grant may have been more than that, but here's the amount you got to pay us back. Now, there's another option. You could sell the property, and someone else could come in and buy it and make it used for other, maybe a food truck corner where food trucks gather every day.
Incredibly, I would think that real estate would be worth, oh my gosh, it's a block of downtown.
Here's the problem.
What's that?
It's appraised at $1.02 million.
Yeah.
No one's going to pay that for it. It's not worth that much. Every real estate expert will tell you it's not worth $1 million. No, it's not worth that. There's not a building where you can have offices and all that.
Okay, so
you'd have to build a structure.
Gotcha.
So here's the other federal problem. You must sell it for appraised value. I cannot call the mayor today and say I would like to buy that property for $800,000. She cannot sell it to me for that. It's against federal guidelines. You have to sell it for appraised value. And then if you do sell it for appraised value, 80% of the money that you made on the sale must go back to transportation needs. And the city would buy new Sportran buses and things like that.
Or wrenches or whatever.
Whatever you have to do for transportation.
So let me see if I got this.
But if someone wants the property...
The Sportran facility, soon to be vacated.
Yes.
Two things, because of the deal to get the grant X number of years ago from the federal government. Two things. One, forevermore, if you are going to use the facility, you must use it for something transportation related.
For transportation related matters.
And the one more little rule.
You must sell it for appraised value.